I was just telling Mr. Steven that, oh, hello. Hello, future self. Good morning. Also, it's Christmas, or Kimchi Christmas, or some other hyphenation of kimchi and Christmas that I'm not thinking of. It's Kimchi Mess. I woke up and there was presents. Self. Hi. You get slow-mo yogas. How you feel about that? I keep saying that I have a fear that goes like this. Something bad is gonna happen. Something bad. Oh, it's gonna happen. Something bad is gonna happen. Something bad is gonna happen. But the real fear goes like this. Dying is easy. You're just dead. I'm not scared of dying. I'm fucking scared of the shit that already happened. I'm scared that I will get grievously hurt and have to recover all over again. Because I know I can do it. I just spent the last 20 years, 25 years, 25 years, getting to be this human who can do stuff and walk and have a full-time job and support my families and volunteer and give back to the communities and make arts and yeah. So deepest darkest fear.
Destruction and self-hate too. But so much of what ails us, black people that is tied up with what ails you, white folk that is. We are tied together in what Martin Luther King Jr. called a single garment of destiny. Yet sewed into that garment are pockets of misery and suffering that seem to be filled with a disproportionate number of black people. Of course, America is far from simply black and white by whatever definition you use. But the black-white divide has been the major artery through which the meaning of race has flowed throughout the body politic. Now, just because I identify with my people doesn't mean that I don't understand and grapple with what it means to be white in America. In fact, I was trained in your schools, and I now teach your children. But I remain what I was when I started my vocation, my pilgrimage of self-discovery, a black preacher. It is for that reason that I don't want to, really I can't afford to, give up on the possibility that white America can definitively, finally, hear from one black American preacher a plea, a cry, a sermon from my heart to yours.
Hi, future self. Look, I put on clothes. Mostly for doing an interview. I'm going to be recorded, so I gotta represent. Why I don't take that same logic for doing Amnesia Diaries, I don't know, since it is the equal amount of recording and equal amount of public. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Avocado toast is totally over.
That's right.
No, we are all about that kimchi toast.
That's right. A little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
A little bit more. Then you massage it. You have to massage it. How's that? A little bit in the shoulder? Those are the shoulders. And then massage it.
Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Hello, future self. Yes, the fans are on. No, I am not going to turn them off. Just deal with it. Welcome to Drawing Spiky Bits. First, the process starts with having a ruler and a pencil and vaguely laying out where things are going to be and then deciding if you like them. And that took me a while because deciding things is hard. So there was a lot of erasing and putting back and erasing, putting back and everything. But I eventually got like a set that I liked. A set of spikies, at least for this one area. We'll see. After I paint them, I usually have to add more spikies. So basically I went in and just painted sort of the roughly filled in, similarly colored areas in a paint by number style. And I'll show you a close-up here of sort of what I'm doing. The paintings don't have depth in the sense that like light only comes from one place, and then the light and shadows all sort of conform to that construction. But the crystal, spike, shard, whatever glass things, they do have like color gradients, so they'll be darker on one side, medium tone in the middle, and the lighter on one side to give them I don't know, maybe it's not an illusion of depth necessarily, it's just an illusion of coherence. I don't know what to call it, but anyways, so yeah, I go in with the bigger brush and then go in with the smaller one to do the finer sort of edging work and add in all the little spikes and stuff. And then, or sorry, not spikes, the like little breaky off pieces, the shards. We're gonna go with shards. And then at the end, working on just like this a new motif, which is these sort of vine intestine things kind of cut open with their little inside bits kind of spilling out, maybe like cilia, petals, I don't know, somewhere in there. So yeah, that's what I was up to. I feed yourself naked, so you gotta look that way. I don't think I've ever shown you my morning routine, which I'm sure has changed over time. So, future self, show future self your morning routine if it's different from this one. So, I get up, I drink some water, I get naked, toast naked, comb my hair, put a headband on, because my hair is just ridiculous right now and I've decided to ignore it. This is homemade coconut oil and beeswax. Thinking about whipping it, make it easier to apply. But anyways, right now I just stick my fingers in it and get little bits and rub it all over my whole body. Which I got lots of dry skin, so really enjoying my slather time. It's just nice to like start the day with like touching all my skin and like really checking in on all my bits. Then I get dressed. Let me do that. Man, it feels so good. It's not the coconut oil and beeswax. So coconut oil by itself is super greasy, but with beeswax it sort of stabilizes it, and it's like just a little teeny bit greasy, which is nice for super dry skin. But it just makes all my skin feel so good. Should probably order more beeswax and make more. Maybe I'll try cocoa butter. I don't know. I like beeswax and coconut oil. Anyways, next, I do dancing, then exercise. Like, I think yesterday was abs, so today's arms. Then I do meditation, and then I work. So let's go do those things. Yes, I know I'm wearing exactly the same thing as yesterday. It's fine. Let's listen to, what do we got going on? Eloquent Rage, I think? Yes.
And she was willing to be disruptive in order to make that story heard. This is what anti-blackness looks like. This is what misogynoir looks like. The rub is that these mansplaining men think they are helping. Moynihan thought his report would help. The preacher thought his sermon would help. But this is the kind of help that will kill you. In the absence of actual structural resources to ameliorate social problems, sermonic shaming and policy blaming is the opposite of help. It constitutes harm. It sounds eerily similar to the kind of shame and blame that undergirds social welfare policy in the United States. Dog whistle policies about welfare moms and hip-hop anthems about greedy baby mamas and sermons about mothers who don't take care of their children all share a common through line: that black women aren't shit, that they need to be corralled, controlled, and contained. The logic of otherwise disparately placed men in public policy, in hip-hop, and in the church converges on the truth that if black women would just be better mothers, the state wouldn't be so taxed, our communities would not be in such a shambles, and brothers wouldn't be so short in the pockets. That's a huge minefield of structurally induced hatred to navigate.
I decided we're meditating outside today, so tuft So I got me some blankies and just gonna sit out here for half an hour probably. I send you right there. What day? Oh, oops, did I set my timer? Okay, we got the timer now. Are you good right there? What day? I can't actually see the screen, so we shall see. I don't want to get my paws wet. Okay.
My 80s song about Kimchi Tower?
No.
Living life in Kimchi Tower.
Is that all? That's the whole new batch? There's
think
none
so.
in the fridge?
That's the batch. It's not in the fridge.
Good. Oh, Lord. I love it yourself. We are back at the painting. And we're working on these rock things. Just trying to get, I don't know, some kind of texture. Something like meat or rock or, I don't know. I've been playing with it. I'm not totally sure what it is. And I also have been working on this section over here, which I think is like a hairy kidney, maybe? Somewhere in that domain. Yeah, hairy kidney. And I really am just like enjoying making this painting. It's been really satisfying to blob my way through some close-ups of stuff I've been at, and yeah, I really like making these hair just because they are I don't know, they're just like very satisfying to schloop, and I like how the way the colors come out and everything in these clumps and layers. Oh yeah, look at that palette, so mess. But yeah. But yeah, I like the progress so far. Chunks, hairy bits, shards, guts, I don't know, spilly outy bits. Let me just move all this shit over here. Yeah, painting.